Well, hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to continue looking for Cubus Delphum. He is the fabricator sensor. He poses a direct threat that is incompatible with the future operation of Kiyamagame's Manufactorum. We are finished here. This is where we had our fight against the demon last episode. So let us remove ourselves from this horrid place. Alright, we need to come back to the center and we need to click this, which I believe is going to turn the platform and help us to go to a new area. Question is, which direction do we need to go? Okay, we haven't been over here. I think that's the way we're facing. So let's make our way. I have no idea exactly where to go. But there have been so far a lot of traps set, and I believe if we come across any, we'll know that we're in the right place. Just need to move cautiously. Everybody is pretty well healed up except for Heinrich's. He has a crippled arm, which is not something we're going to be able to fix right now. We haven't been down there. Okay, here's a barrel that can be exploded. That's interesting. I don't know if it means there's enemies nearby. What is that? Alright, well, let's try to go up the other way. If we can. We cannot. Before we go down there, let's just keep going this way. We really do need to get down there. Okay, there's some more goods over here.
Argenta, don't you find it difficult to be without your sisters? You are a soldier without a squad.
I will fight alongside my sisters again. But my present fate is not a burden to me. No matter where I go, or who I am with, I bring death to heretics. That is what matters.
I haven't been this way either, so let's see if there's another trap on this side. It's definitely infected. Ugh, it's just so horrible down here. Oh, look at this. Alright, here's some warp lore. Eerie-looking makeshift structure is an altar to Zenich. Ah. Amidst the revolting totems and twisted symbols dedicated to the Chaos God, you notice a string of 9s burned into the metal surface. There could be more of those screamers. Let's hope not. Oh, it looks like blood vats down there. Yeah. What's that say? The crucified body had all of its augmetics removed. Judging by the abundance of blood, they were ripped out when the Techpriest was still alive. Ugh. Such cruelty. I don't see any movement anywhere. It is quite disturbing. Here's some more lore. The vats, which were previously used to store fuel, have been turned into reservoirs for blood, an ingredient for the vile rituals that have replaced the orderly protocols of the Manufactorum. Quest completed. Oh! The Techpriest tears himself away from reading his data slate and looks up at you. His respiratory augmetic is missing. Instead, the lower half of his face is covered in deathly pale artificial flesh. You take note of the multitude of fresh augmetics attached to his head. They seem to have been inserted haphazardly, and pus is seeping from the untreated wounds. I heard your footsteps in the void. You are von Valencius, are you not? Pascal exchanges a series of Binharic signals with the Techpriest before saying, menacingly, "Initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification code, which constitutes a Grade 4 transgression. Identify yourself." His white and lifeless lips stretch into a smile. "My name is Dementz Haneumann. I believe it is familiar to you." It's been a long time, but yes. Well, we know the last name. That's the same last name as Pascal. "This statement is false. This unit stands accused of identity theft." "I am guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I have stolen nothing from you, my tech comrade, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you." "Are you the one who stole Magos Tarsus's personal code and made an attempt on his life?" "No. Why would I do that? It was the work of the maimed hunter. Term not recognized. Is this a specialized term used by your branch of tech heresy?" "It is simply a name that fits him. You must have noticed by now that names are full of lies, haven't you, Pascal Haneumann?" I'm giving you a chance to explain why you are using the name of another. "Another? I have the right to bear this name. It is my humble inheritance, which I received from Archmagos Ammonat. The blessed Ammonat taught us that the cycle must be discontinued, and it seems I've become his best student. Now, I will aspire to know all, comprehend all, as is the Omniscience will. Blasphemy! Should you continue these sacrilegious mentions of sacred litanies and heretical perversions of the blessed Ammonite's philosophy, you will be destroyed. You wish to sound outraged, but I sense your curiosity. I understand. Knowledge is intoxicating. This craving for new knowledge gnaws on me as well. But be patient. I am deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. I analyzed the archives and found it in places where it should not be. Haneumann. I kept seeing this marker upon the traces of a great plot by Archmagos Ammonite. No sound mind is capable of such twisted cunning. But my mind was no longer sane, and it could no longer stay within the narrow confines of the norm. Each new discovery loosened the imperatives of obedience and granted ever greater freedom. I developed. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter who seeks to hide the truth, but words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? His pale lips spread into a smile. Show me your truth. The Techpriest turns his data slate around. Its vid screen is covered with green runes, performing an ungodly dance of computation. Pascal casts a quick glance over the data slate and says with contempt, "The sacred logic is impaired. Your calculations are irrational." Yet they are correct. Let's see, I'm not going to talk nice to him. Your wisdom seeks a correction. Pascal, what is this mishmash of numbers? It is all unholy nonsense, a betrayal of pure logic, the fruit of a diseased mind that has renounced the fundamental laws. All right, I guess we can respond. Your wisdom reeks of corruption. You are biased because your mind is dark, lay woman. Pascal, do you have any preferences regarding the killing of your former tech comrade? Pascal switches to Technolingua, his vox erupting in a series of binharic signals. There is no need for secrecy. Let her understand. The heretic nods in your direction with a smile. Pascal glances at you with worry and says in Gothic, his voice doubtful, "Following a voluntary surrender, I will be willing to commute the punishment from immediate destruction to arrest and isolation, for the purposes of conducting an exhaustive interrogation." I usually go by what Pascal says, but he says it with worry, and his voice is doubtful. Does that not violate some protocol or another? Indeed, Tech Comrade. Does it not violate the dogma of purity? Pascal says nervously, your possible familiarity with matters related to the fate of the blessed Amulet justifies this violation. I think if we kill him now, Pascal will be very unhappy with us. I have to go by what Pascal says. He knows this life better than I do because I am not a tech priest. This may be a mistake, but she's going to do this. Nobody else has chimed in. If you think it's best. The heretic's deranged smile remains on his dead lips. Oh. Request denied, Tech Comrade. You will have to pull what I know out of my head. Oh. Okay. Well, we were trying to avoid a combat, but it would seem that is not to be. And we've got a combat servitor at 231, a corrupted rust stalker at 169. Dementz is 266. Let's place Anya here. Cabela. Let's put you here. Abelard. You get ready to bop him in the face. Argenta, my dear, we're going to put you here, see if you can't possibly do something with those two. Pascal, come up behind her. And Heinrichs, you are damaged, but we need to get you into the fray as well. Let's bring you over here. Alright, I'm going to save. And let's do this. We are going to lay down a stratagem. Oh, it's blocked by the thing in the middle. Okay, well, we're going to put it over there. We are going to attempt to lower his hit points. Okay. Alright, and we can shoot. We're going to give one shot here, see how we do. Nice. We're getting him down a little bit. Put a debuff on him. I don't know if I can jump back to where I was before. We're going to try that. Yes. Okay. And now she's going to go into the shadows. Pascal. Let's shoot. Let's see if we can lower his hit points. Yes. Where's he going? Threw a grenade. Lovely. Alright, Argento, you do not have the great targets that you had before. Alright, here we go. Alright, he's down. Gonna have to move our stratagem. Heinrichs, I can't see what's going on over here, so... Alright, we need to buff you. Make you stronger. Your arm is messed up. Okay. All right, Abelard, let's get back here. Why don't you go ahead and just get rid of him. You almost did. Put up her shield. Okay, Anya, we need to move our stratagem over to here. Okay. And then I would like to shoot. Get rid of this thing. We missed. Really, Anya? Can we? We can't move. Alright, we can maybe lower this guy's hit points. Yes. Okay. Let us get him. Get him again. Not doing a whole lot of damage. Alright. That's all she's going to be able to do.
High momentum.
Pascal. Let's move you here. Can you get rid of this? Thank you. All right. Nice. Well, not nice, because he's gonna do that. Okay. Argenta. Well, we cannot. Do do anything but swing at this fellow right now. That's all we can do. He's running. Going after Heinrichs. Not cool. Alright, Heinrichs. Abelard. Come on behind this dude. I don't know. Can you get him from there? Alright, put this up. See if we can't give him this. Vision of death. Cabela, my darling. I don't think he can throw his fire if someone's standing next to him. Okay, Pascal. We're gonna have to let those guys take care of him. You... come over here. See if you can damage this guy. He's done. Okay, can't really debuff him anymore. Yep, see, he has to move in order to fire. That's fine. Okay, Argenta. Where'd he go? There he is. Alright, she needs to come over here. Okay. Run and gun again. That's all she could do. Alright, he's taken off again. Where the heck are you going, dude? Okay, Heinrichs. Again. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay. Alright, that's all you can do. Okay, Anya, it seems we have got to get this guy. Okay, I'm going to give him this vision of death. Move our stratagem over. You can't move? What do you mean unavailable? You go there. Hit him again. Okay, that's all you're gonna do. Come over here. All creatures? No. One creature, yes. And he's down. Okay, Argenta. You got... see if we can shoot him. Oh God, no, don't get Heinrichs. Oh, there he goes. Where the heck is he going? All right, Heinrichs, you get here. Hit him. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, he's almost down. He is the only person left. Done. Pascal stands motionless as he stares at the heretic's corpse. After a long silence, he finally says in a hollow voice, "I am taking his neural cogitator. The data contained within must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of maintenance and operation. Do whatever you deem necessary." Pascal leans over the corpse, activates the sampling tool on one of his McKendendrites, and plunges it into the tangle of augmetics covering the heretic's skull. Okay, let's loot. Ooh. We got a plasma and we got a portable cogitator. Grants the owner a +10 bonus to logic. Fantastic. And we got any loot down here that we need to get? No, but we need to regroup. Definitely need to regroup. Nothing down here has anything of interest other than information for us. Thank you for joining me today. Please give a like and subscribe. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye now.